enough this game, please just punch me in the face. Just
I
please.
will.
I know you'll love it. Only do it when it's the right time, though. That said, this is the semifinals, game 2 of our OMG Yum Yum Bronze Silver Gold weekly between our orange Zerg player Ducky and our yellow Terran Mango. Mango spawning at the top, and Ducky spawning at the bottom.
Yeah, this is 2 games in a row that you've introduced the players.
Man, gotta get it going, man. We have to. I don't know how these players play, man. We gotta watch out for cheese, you know?
I don't think we'll see any cheese.
You know, it is a best of 3. So, like I said, I said this before, and I'll say it again. There is, you know, the fact that maybe these players don't know many builds, and ladder, you don't play best of 3s, so you don't have to worry about that. Ducky asking if you have a VOD. That's a good question, because I'd like to answer that for all of our viewers.
Yep.
Check out justin.tv.
Slash
and
OMG6.
Yep.
I'm gonna let people know I am falling a little behind, but I will be highlighting videos. I have been in the past. Personal issues aside, I'm going to be doing that again this week, and we will be uploading them to YouTube on the OMGYUMYUM channel. So be sure to check those out.
Yep.
You can check out all the games.
You can even check out the replays if you feel like running through that. Very cool to watch yourself play, especially when you're in lower leagues. It's just so much fun.
Gavin, could you?
It's like one of the best things.
Could you let them know? Because you're a ref, so just let them know it will be up on YouTube. Appreciate it.
There's a standard build coming out for Ducky. 14 pool, 13 gas. And standard build coming out from Mango also. Ooh, never mind. Throwing down a quick second Rax. Maybe we might have some cheese, Gavin. Gavin.
I was actually typing.
You're not allowed to type.
Oh, but I got asked to type. Anyways, I don't know if this is cheesy. Actually, it will be cheesy because we can see both rally points on the barracks are pointing straight for Ducky's base. The best part about this is he might actually get an Overlord. And when you get an Overlord on the way back, as a Zerg player, I absolutely freaking hate it when one of my Overlords dies in the early game because every larva counts. You are literally accounting for every single one. Mango putting down an engineering bay at his opponent's natural. He's going to cancel that. He's basically doing this just to prevent a fast expand. If he's doing this 2 racks aggression, I actually am curious about that.
Yeah.
Because letting your opponent do a natural, letting your opponent taking that natural means that he has less units. So, confused. He actually does. He's not going to do this 2x aggression again. He is going to go ahead and rally his Marines back in his base.
I think Ducky might have thought something was up because we do have a pretty fast roach warren coming down.
Mango finally sees this engineering bay at his base. Sort of. I think he sort of missed it the first time. But yeah, you're right. It looks like he's sort of leaving it there. Is he going for it? He's not going for a Baneling bus here. I'm very curious to see what he's doing with all these Zerglings running around. Now he's attacking it.
There's still no gas for Mango, which is very curious.
Likewise, it looks like he's just going to go for with 2 racks fast expand. He's just going to get as many Marines as possible to help defend this. He's got that bunker up just in case there's an early push. It looks like both players are ready for macro game, however.
He does cancel the engineering bay, so he gets most of his money back. Needs all the monies. And he's taking both of his gases at the same time. His supply cap, and he doesn't... Oh, it's almost done. Let's see what we have in the unit counting station. We have 18 SCVs and 9 Marines for Mango, whereas there's 20 drones, 4 Lings, and 3 Roaches for Ducky.
Mango is pushing out these 6 Marines. The Roaches are going to start picking them.
Yeah,
Angry at
that
Manx.
Stash.
Down with the Dominion. He's going to do a quick scan to see what type of tech's going up, just in case there's anything like that. However, the scan actually wasn't pointed towards the left half, so if he had something on the left side of his base, it wouldn't have gotten seen. Guppy is, especially in the early game, you need to be as precise as possible with those scans. You need to get as much information as you can.
There's a factor coming down. Wow, that fucker was close to dying at Mango's natural.
When is he going to lift this off and make it into and move to a second base? He should probably do that soon. It's better to have 2 mining bases as soon as possible, obviously. Our Zerg player is actually staying on a lot of minerals. He's gained layer tech now. It should be interesting to see how he plans on spending all of this very soon. I wouldn't be surprised, and I'd actually be very happy if he took an early third after he started droning up for a while.
We do have a starport coming down and a factory with tech lab. I'd be interested to see if he's gonna start Hellion Blue Flame or if he's gonna get siege mode.
Right, and it looks like he is going to start moving his base to that natural. He's going to start taking that.
He is gonna get siege mode for siege tank. I do like this because he has scouted that Ducky is going for roaches. So Hellions would be pretty much useless against roaches.
Right. He's gained that siege tank and siege check. He's going for a very standard marine tank build, and he can really just turtle in right now. Ducky needs to realize this. He does have that layer up. I'd really love to see an overseer start poking around with changelings, because there's really there's no reason not to. He is going to get 3 gases at the same time, and he's also going for an infestation bit.
There is roach speed coming down along with +1 range attack for Ducky. I like the fast upgrades, because upgrades are a very easy way to get ahead.
Absolutely. Upgrades can often win and lose fights. A lot of people don't agree, a lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people say, well, it's only 1 or 2 points. Those 1 or 2 points make such a difference. Both players need to keep up with those upgrades. It doesn't look like our Terran player is. He is building the engineering bay, but I really doubt he's going to use that for upgrades, and he's just going to use that to put down a few missile turrets. We have 2 Zerglings about to pop up, poke around the left side of the base. They're both going to die. Didn't get shot by a siege tank, so if he wasn't paying attention, he might not have noticed that. He did learn that his opponent doesn't have a third. Ducky, what are you going to do? You're going to make 2 infestors, and you're going to research Burrow.
Stim is about a minute off of finishing. It's very late Stim, but considering the opening he did, I don't think he could have gotten it any sooner.
Do have that third coming up for Ducky. He's going to start taking this macro lead. He has an equal amount of harvesters as our Terran player Mango. And looks like he's going to start pushing out roaches. This is going to quickly get repelled, though, because those 2 siege tanks are just going to tear those roaches apart. The roaches look like they're just going to go ahead and take map control, however. Well, no. He's just going to poke up that. Yep. He looks like he's just going to make sure that no one's taking that Zelnaga. I'm actually really curious as to why he went ahead and moved himself out of position like that.
Yeah, he could have easily just sent 1 ling up there.
Right.
Even if he lost, it was just 1 ling.
We did have a Marine start poking at Ducky's third. Mango is going to take that and he's going to use that to his advantage. He knows his opponent's spread out more. His roaches are at the third. It's the last place he saw them. And Mango's going to say, well, it looks like your roaches are going to be out of position, most likely if I attack now, so he's going to do a drop. I really liked what Ducky did with these 2 overlords on the right side of Mango's main. He did not do the same for the left side, and this drop is going to go relatively undetected.
Yeah, there's a double drop coming down, and all of Ducky's forces are at the third to stop one of the drops, but the drop in the main is going to be absolutely devastating.
It is, however, we do have a bunch of infestors here. He needs to be ready with these infestors to fungal this drop. Shoo!
Get out, he says. Oh, and the Marines are running in, and they're just killing all
infestors
the
are moving up. Is he going to get this fungal off? He does, and because they were stemmed, the fungal is going to kill all of them. However, at the third, the drop has not come yet. It would have been amazing if he did that 2-prong. However, the roaches have been lured away from the third. He's going to do a lot of damage at the third base.
He needs to stem and run into the mineral line. There we go.
Yep.
And he's gonna lose so
No
many
reaction.
drones.
Very slow reaction from Ducky.
30 workers killed now for
And he's going
Mango.
to lose the third most likely. These infestors are going to run off, but
I like how
that
he
is
spread
a
them,
lot of
so it took more infect. Oh, it's so close, and it does go down. Wow.
Yep. That was very, very good for our Terran player Mango. Very cost effective. 2 medevacs full of Marines for 30 workers killed. That puts our Zerg player at 31 harvesters while our Terran player is at 47.
He did let his macro slip a little, however. You can see that he's floating about 1,000 minerals and 900 or 800 gas. I would like to
Ducky
see a
needs
third
to.
base from Mango.
And there it goes. It's about to set down on the third. Mango saw the army. He knows exactly what his opponent has. He's decided that he can take this. He can take this. These 5 siege tanks are going to do such a good contain. No matter how many infestors you have, those siege tanks are just going to do such a wonder. The medevac's going to save several Marines, so Fungal's not going to be as effective. Ducky needs to have great macro and great micro in the next few seconds. Mango actually may decide to elevate her up.
I do like the slow push with the siege tanks from Mango, preventing the